Wow, look at this. That's them 6 in the middle. You press it again, it gives you a little light like that. You press it again, it does that. Let me see, you press it again, it does this. Where's that light coming from? It does that. That might be a nice little light on the... You press it again, it does that. Oh, wow. That's quite... I don't know how long it'll last. You press it again, you get just a light, which is the square all the way around. I don't know if you can see that. And press it again, that's the middle. No, that's the outside. Yeah, not quite so bright. Press it again, the center of the light works. Center of the little light works. Press it again, the 4 little corners work. And you see that? You press it again, the red one's flashing. Yeah, so that might be a good little thing just to put somewhere. What is that? Press it again, it does that. Oh yeah, it changes. White, white, flash, flash, white, white, flash, flash. And you know, we're only using it for the light parade, aren't we? So we could hide that. I do like. You could do that, couldn't you? But you'd have to put it in a place where it doesn't get mistaken for some sort of a brake light. I think, you know, I think we could sort of, I wonder if it would work on just lighting up the flag. It's quite, is that a better reflection? No, it doesn't show you a good reflection on that, does it? There we are. That's one. Now, let me zoom right in there. Let's see if we can make that do its trick. Hold on. Let's make the television go black. Ooh, right, let's turn the telly off. Right. Let's point that on the telly. Yes. Can you see it? Yeah. So, that's one there. That's the other one. That's the middle. That's them. That's that. Press it again, you get that, which is sort of flashing white light. Oh, we got 2 of them for £3. Maybe we should go back next Sunday, see if we can find some more. You could just put that in a little place somewhere, couldn't you? That's all part of the fun. Oh yeah, these little oh now that's, I quite like that. Quite like that. Could you make that reflect onto the Union Jack as it's going around? Press it again, you get that. Hey, I think just cheap out the car boot. You only have to want them to do one thing. If you're lucky, they'll last 2 things. I mean, I bought some for the other one and wired them in place, and they lasted a year or 2. Yeah. I don't know if they're very waterproof or anything. What's that doing? That's doing that. You're just going to have to play with them, aren't you? Is that dim it down? What's that then? Oh, I think the blue tells you that, is it on or off? Gone blue now. There we are, it's come back to life. Just keep, where's the reflection? Just keep pressing that and changing it until we find something we like. Yeah. That's going to turn out to be the best £3 we've spent in a long time. Realised these things, you know, that little, see these little spikes that come out the back? Do you see them? Well, if you push them up against your clothes, you push that against the clothes and then twist that around, look at that. Look how grippy that is. Look how much grip that's got. It's got quite a grip. It might damage your clothes, but you're only going to wear a t-shirt or something, aren't you? They're quite robust on the clothes, aren't they? And got quite a grip, haven't they? And pull that out again. Look, you can see how the little bits of wire. Can we focus in on that? Let's see if we can really get really close up on that. Let's have a real good close look. There we are, look. And then you push them and the little spike comes out. Just grabs enough material on your clothes to get a grip. We found ourselves a little gem. There we are. Let's do that again. Yeah, and let's pull it again. Look. It's just enough. Oh, blimey. I think definitely it's back to the same place. We must keep an eye out for these, or at least we know what they look like and the name looks like. It's definitely I think these could be quite useful for the light parade, because it's all about flashing lights, and it's not always all about plugging the thing in your bike and using all the power out of your bike. Sometimes it's just as cheap just to grab something like this. I don't know where. Oh yeah, look, you must plug it in there to recharge it. It's amazing what they can do for what price, you know, what you can get for cheap. I think we've landed on a little gem, actually.